In this demonstration, I would like to show you how our marker system technology is developing. What we have here is a large sheet of graphing paper, right there, if you can see that. And on that graphing paper, there are 4 groups of colored circles: green, yellow, red, and blue. I did this to see which colors were easier for the camera to detect. From my tests so far, the color green works best. The objective of this software is to distinguish between each of the groups of colored circles, and when the correct circles are identified, to send their XY positions from the camera's CMOS sensor to an Arduino controlled laser projector. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to demonstrate that function first, just finding the right circles. Alright, so let's demonstrate the hue selection function first. So right now I just placed 4 green dots onto the graphing paper, and I want to target just those green dots. So if I wanted to do that, just drag the right hue, the maximum hue range and the minimum hue range. And as you can see, on the left hand side it is targeting just the green, and on the right hand side it has filtered everything out. And over here you can actually see what position on the CMOS sensor it is, what the coordinates are for each point. Okay, so that's that. If I wanted to just pick out the red, then I could move the hue selection range over here. And actually I think I'm going to have to do it like this. And you can see it's getting confused with the laser beam, which is something why I don't want to use the color red, because for targeting purposes that interferes with it. But yeah, so that's what that does. Back to green. Alright, so we got our green, which works better than other colors I've discovered. Now, if calibrated correctly and coaxially aligned with the laser projector, this should allow us to simply place markers on the workspace of an object, and the computer should be able to automatically find those spots and project a laser perimeter scan, showing the operator exactly where the laser is ready to operate. Once this perimeter scan has been fine-tuned to exactly the position desired, then a laser scan pattern can be chosen to ablate or cure the targeted area. So what I'm going to do is, now that I've got the hue here, I'm going to take these stickers off. And put them on individually. Okay, so here's what it looks like when running the perimeter scan while placing markers up. Right now I just have 1 point up, and so it's just going between 0, 0, the origin point of the laser projector, and where it thinks that point is at. So if I add another point on there, should be able to find that. So now it's going between those 2 points. And add another one here. Should be going between those 3 of those points. Alright. And then you add a 4th one up here. And what you can do is you can block certain points. You can see that it is reacting to that. Now, once you have your markers in place and you have fine-tuned it so that the perimeter scan is actually following exactly where your markers are at, which we cannot do because we still need to fix the output from the Arduino. Then from that point you can choose different types of scans, and this can be used to ablate the surface or cure powder coating on it. And I thought this would be a really good point for us to start out at, because we can use this to do powder coating repairs and things of that nature, which there's a lot of demand for something like that right now.
Alright, well currently that's pretty much all I have to share. I am debugging the spiral scan, which was working perfectly last week, and now decides it wants to give me some trouble. So as soon as I get that fixed, I will make another video and let you guys see that in action. I guess that's it. Thanks for watching.